I'm Christian Hollis with Clocks by Hollis. I work with my dad in this shop and we run it together. This is setting the time on your clock, okay? Now, if you're trying to think of something going faster, it's going to be shorter, right? So a little short wag. So if you want to make it go faster, you make it shorter. If you want to make it go longer, if you want to make it go slower, you make it go longer. But the way you do that is you have to make sure that this bob here, this whole big disc, moves up and down on the rod, no matter what it looks like. If it looks like one of these, or if it looks like one of these on a wooden stick. So on this right here, it's actually got something to assist you that helps you pull it down, because sometimes the bob will get stuck up. You can move this nut down all day and the nut will move, but the bob won't. But this one here actually follows it down. But sometimes they get out of track because sometimes the pendulum falls, gets bent, and this thing gets out of its groove. So you have to make sure that that's in its groove. We'll do that for you, but sometimes if you're on your own, you're going to want to look at that. But for fast and slow, if you're going to go slower, you go this direction. Okay, that's counterclockwise. And if you go this direction, thumb this way, which is that way with the nut, that's raising the bob, making it go faster. It works like that on any clock that has a pendulum. Let me put it back on. Okay, what you want to do is you want to come up here, you want to stop the pendulum. Okay, now you want it to go faster, right? So you take this and you turn it this way. Okay, that means I turn the nut that way. Now slower, you move it that way. Now when you get it going again, you don't want to move the pendulum very far. You just want to move it that far. And you want to make sure the weights are out of your way, otherwise you won't be able to reach your pendulum. Now we're doing a cuckoo clock. It's the same thing, except it's got either a leaf that looks like this, or it's got this arrangement here, which is, I don't know what it's supposed to depict, but it's the same way. And all you want to do with that one, you can do it while it's on the clock, but I'm going to show you here. Very small movements. You move it this way or move it that way. So moving it down, moving this part down makes it go slower. The opposite way makes it go faster. And it's always good to put a little mark on there where it's making the best time. And lastly, I'm going to show you a German mantle clock here. This one has got a bob too, but you can't really get to the adjustment. So get in here with your fingers, pull it around, bring it, and this is where you make your adjustment up and down. So this is slower, that's faster, and you just take it and you put it between your fingers, back on, and get it going.